Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we are going to be decluttering my e.l.f. cart together. So, if you've never seen one of these videos from me before, I think I've been doing them on my channel for about the past year now, but what I have done is I have gone to e.l.f.'s website and added a bunch of things to my cart, way more than I really should be buying. I'm gonna share my screen with you and we are just gonna go through my cart together and decide what I should actually buy. I really like doing these videos because they help me be responsible with my purchases. Often I get really overwhelmed when I'm shopping online. It's just hard for me to make decisions, and so it helps for me to be able to talk through it. And you guys seem to really enjoy these as well. I have $148 worth of products in my cart right now. I'm really interested in a bunch of makeup and also skincare from e.l.f. They don't have a ton of fragrance-free skincare products, but they do have some. And I'm just really curious because I haven't tried very much e.l.f. skincare at all yet. So I'm kind of just interested in everything right now. I've gone through the website and pretty much added everything that caught my eye, things that I'm tempted to buy. e.l.f. does 50% off sales pretty frequently. I'm most likely gonna wait until they are having a 50% off sale. I would really like to spend no more than $50, which means I should probably cut down my cart to about $100, but a lot of times when they do 50% off deals, certain products are excluded, so I should really get it under $100 ideally, and if it's even less than $100, that's even better. I'm thinking like $75 to $100 is what I'm aiming for, if not lower, if I can be really good. So I'm gonna share my screen with you now and we will go through my cart and try to make some tough decisions. Here's my cart. We'll just scroll through really quick so you can get an idea of what's here. Lots of things, but I can't buy all of this, that would be ridiculous, and like I said, subtotal is $148 right now. I'd like to cut that down by at least $50, if not much more. So, starting at the top, I usually like to just start at the top and go through item by item, cut things out wherever I can. So, this is actually the product that inspired me to place an order in the first place, their Holy Hydration Face Cream. They just released a fragrance-free version. One of you guys actually told me about this recently. So I am really pumped that they finally released a fragrance-free moisturizer because I know so many people love their, I think it's called their Hello Hydration Face Cream. And unfortunately, that one has fragrance, and I am trying to be fragrance-free with my skincare. So, long story short, I'm definitely getting this product. It looks really interesting, and it looks like something I'm really gonna like. I'm really interested in trying their Total Face Sponge, so I'm thinking I will keep that in the cart. I've heard really good things about this sponge, and I just want to try it because I like trying new things, and it's one that I have not tried before. Okay, I put a bunch of lip glosses in here, like way too many. But let's just go one by one. So I know Kelly Gooch talks about this lip lacquer in Natural. She says it's a dupe for one of the Anastasia lip glosses. Let's take a look at this. I wouldn't mind. I think I would like to only get one gloss. So here's it looks really pretty, but honestly this looks super similar to the Dose of Colors gloss in On Repeat, which I already have. That's also kind of a nude tan color. So then I have 3 of their lip plumping glosses in the cart, but I'm seeing like the lip lacquer is $3 less. So the shades of the lip plumping gloss are Pink Cosmo, Peach Bellini, and Praline. This one looks a little dark. That does look really pretty, but it looks kind of like dark and grayish, so I don't know if that would be super flattering on my skin tone, so I think I'll skip that one. I'm really liking these very light milky shades, and I just looked at some swatches. These two are very similar, Pink Cosmo and Peach Bellini, but Pink Cosmo I think is the one I'll go with. It's just a little bit more of a pinky shade. So I'm going to remove Peach Bellini, and I did check the lip lacquers to see if there was a similar shade just because this is half the price, but there wasn't. These are mostly darker shades, and I think the idea of these is that they're like really opaque glosses, kind of like the Tarte Glossy Lip Paint or something similar, so I think that's the idea. Anyway, this looks like what I'm looking for, so I think I am going to remove that lip lacquer, and I most likely will get this one. Okay, so then there's this dewy setting mist, which sounds really nice. It does have fragrance, which isn't great, but honestly, so do a lot of makeup products. And I'm not as strict with makeup having fragrance as I am with skincare. It does have coconut oil too, which is interesting. That could cause breakouts. So I don't know, honestly I really like my Pixie Glow Mist, so I don't necessarily feel like I need to be on the hunt for another setting spray. I might actually remove this just because I already have a dewy setting spray that I really like. So I do want to look into, I've been talking about how I want to find a true blue toned red. So I was going to look into these. If neither one is blue toned, I won't get either one, but I do want to look up some swatches and see if those are the true red that I'm looking for. So let me do that real quick. So here's a picture of someone comparing Red Carpet to MAC Ruby Woo, which I do know I like that. This looks a little bit more almost corally, but that could just be because it's more hydrating. Oh, okay. So I'm seeing what this blogger named Chixie Love has to say, and she said it's not pigmented. You have to do several swipes to build the color up. So that sounds like not what I'm looking for. So let's remove that. Thank you to Chixie Love for helping me figure that out. I'm going to look up a swatch of Rich Red. I know I really like their matte lip color. These jumbo like twist up pencils are really nice. That does look like a very cool blue toned red. Okay, so I just looked up a bunch of swatches and some videos where people swatch this, and it looks like it almost looks a little bit too pink for me. So it's not quite the classic blue toned red that I'm looking for, although it does look very cool toned. It's just not quite right. So I think I'm going to skip it. Even though it's so cheap, I'd rather just wait and find like the perfect shade, you know? Then I have the Prep and Hydrate Balm, which just sounds really nice, but I have a few other hydrating products in here, like their hydrating booster drops. So I'm just going to kind of wait and see, but this is a little bit cheaper. It would be nice to just kind of have something to swipe on really quickly underneath makeup, so we'll wait on that, but I am interested. I'm not sure what I'll decide there. Their Flawless Concealer Brush. I had this a long time ago and I decluttered it because I feel like the bristles had just gotten old, but I'm kind of interested in trying it again and just getting a fresh one because I think mine just, I'd had it for so long that it kind of, the bristles got too rough. But I remember really liking it, and I'm kind of in need of another concealer brush because I don't really have one that I like right now. So I'm thinking we may keep that in the cart. It's only $4. Used to be $3. I know e.l.f. has raised the prices on their brushes, which kind of irritates me, but it's okay. Then their pointed powder brush. This just looked interesting, but honestly, I don't need another powder brush. I really don't. I do like the shape of it. Looks very similar to the Real Techniques blush brush, but I just don't need it. I'm getting rid of it. This is their stipple brush, the large stipple brush. Could come in handy, but I already kind of have a large stipple brush from Eco Tools, so I think I'll just take it out. I really don't want to have a ton of brushes because that just means more brushes I have to clean, which I hate doing. So, and then this is their Precision Airbrush Stipple, which looks really nice, but it's $10? I don't know. And I already have their small stipple brush, which I'm sure is similar. This one looks really nice. I think I remember Rianne talking about this and saying she really likes it, but I just don't need it, and it's $10 too much. I think e.l.f. is getting a little big for their britches with some of their prices. Hey, we're already under 100. So I'm actually really confident that we'll get well below 100 because we're not even halfway through here. So I think I will keep the Flawless Concealer Brush. Okay, so these bite-sized eyeshadows look really nice. I'm not going to get all 4 of these. I may get 1, maybe 2, but I chose the ones that looked really interesting to me. Let's just look because I think you guys might be interested in seeing these. It's a new product and I like the concept. So I have, I think, Rose Water, Cream and Sugar in my cart, Berry Bad, which looks really pretty, and this orangey one, Pumpkin Pie, that looks pretty. They have a few others that we'll look at real quick. So there's Hot Jalapeno. These look like a lot of the shades that are in my e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palette on the green side, and then same with this, the Acai You shade. Looks really similar to a lot of the shades in the blue side of the e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palette, so I don't need either one of those, although they look really fun. But I like these kind of monochromatic color schemes here. I know, I mean, it looks like nothing special, but I'm honestly just really interested in trying one, so I think I will. This one, not really into. This, looks too brown to me. I don't know. So yeah, those are the 4 that I'm interested in, just so you can get an idea. This one just looks like way too basic. Like I definitely have these shades a million times over in every single palette. So I can take that one out, although it looks like a great everyday quad. But then these 3 all are calling my name. These are more cool pinks. These are more like berry pinks. A little bit warmer, and then this is like a warm orangey palette, which I don't have a lot of these kinds of orange shades, so I'm leaning towards this one because I know I have those shades and I know I have those shades, especially between like my Soft Glam in my Modern Renaissance palette. But I like this matte shade. I like that it has something a little less warm to like start out the crease and then a much warmer orange. And then those two shimmers are really pretty too. I think I'm gonna go with Pumpkin Pie, actually. Is that surprising to you guys? I feel like, or should I get two of them? No, I shouldn't get two. Yeah, I should just get one. Let's remove it. You guys know how much I love e.l.f. eyeshadows. But the other ones were just a little too basic. So yeah, I feel good about that. That's just different from anything else. Okay, so they also have these new glitter eyeshadows. They're sold out of like the royal blue one, which looks really pretty. Honestly, I don't need another royal blue metallic shadow though, because I have pressed ones in several different palettes. So I don't need any of these. These are two shades that look very unique to me. Black Magic, which is like a metallic black, and then Disco Queen, which is like a frosty shade. But honestly, right now I'm working through my Stila glitters, and I'm not super excited about either of these shades. Maybe if they came out with some more fun shades, I'd be interested in trying some, but I have these shades in other palettes, and obviously I don't have any liquid versions of these shades, but I just don't need them. That's an easy pass. Okay, the Camo Concealer Sponge just looks really interesting, but I know myself, and I know that I really prefer to just have one sponge that I use for both foundation and concealer, and I don't like having to wet more than one sponge. It's just too much work. I think I can say no to that, although I am interested because maybe it would work really well with their Camo Concealer, which I have, but yeah, I'm gonna pass. Then they have this Always Fiery Primer Infused Blush. I've heard these blushes are really good. I wasn't a fan of their regular studio blushes back in the day, which they still sell. I just felt like they were really dry. But I've heard that these primer infused ones are amazing. I definitely don't have any colors like this, but I'm worried it might be too dark on my skin tone. I think this may just look too warm and too orange on me. I don't know. I just don't want any more blushes right now. Remove. Okay, so this lip liner looks really pretty though. I love Dusty Rose Anything. This looks like a beautiful nude lip liner, and I just love the color. I don't really have that color, and I've never tried an e.l.f. lip liner, so I kind of want to try one. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I think I'm gonna get that. I like that it has a brush on the end too, because you can almost do like an ombre look with that and blend it out. Yeah, I like that. I like the concept, so let's keep that in the cart for now. Okay, so I'm into this idea of these sheer, like, blotted matte liquid lipsticks. I have one from ColourPop. I don't like the applicator on that one, but yeah, anyway, I kind of want to try more in, like, a nude shade, maybe. So I put the shade Praline Petal in my cart, which looks like a really nice dusty rose. Yeah, Praline Petal looks really pretty. Let's keep that in the cart for now. You guys know lipsticks are my weakness. I don't know why. Okay, then I have a couple of face oils, and then we're done. And we're down to $67, which is incredible. So the Nourishing Face Oil and the Hydrating Booster Drops. This might be something that I use alongside makeup. Like, I might put it under makeup as a primer, or I might mix it with a foundation. 4.1 stars. So it's a lightweight booster for instant hydration, can be used alone or added into any foundation, liquid or cream. So this would be more of like something I'd use alongside makeup. And then the Nourishing Facial Oil seems more like a skincare product to me. I've been wanting to incorporate an oil into my skincare routine, and I don't have one yet. So honestly, I might get both just because they seem like they'd be used for two totally different purposes. Hang on, let me look at this again. Add a few drops of this oil directly onto your face in the morning or evening, or mix it into your foundation or skincare products. You know what, actually, it seems like those two products are very similar. This one has 4.6 stars, whereas the other one has, I think 4.1, was it? Yeah, 4.1. So I think that makes my decision easy. Same price, one has a higher rating than the other, so I'm going to get the one with the higher rating. That is it. $57. Oh yeah, and I still have this Prep and Hydrate Balm. I feel like I already have enough hydrating primers right now and like glowy primers. You know what? I think I'm gonna skip this. It's, for me, like I said, I'm not as picky with makeup having fragrance as I am with skincare, but this is almost like a skincare product, and I just don't need it, you know? I don't need it. So let's just breeze through here one last time, see if we can remove anything else. You know what, guys? I think I just decided, well, I was thinking about this already, but I think I've spontaneously decided that I want to do an e.l.f., a full face of e.l.f., because I think it would be fun, and I have almost everything I would need for it between this haul and what I already have. So the only thing I would need would be a mascara. Honestly, I think I'll just go with whichever one has the highest rating. Some of these don't seem to have the best ratings, but I remember, let's see, I feel like I've tried a lot of these in the past, but I don't really remember any of them. Let's see, sort by top rated. Keep Your Curl, and then mineral infused. I know I've had that in the past, like long ago. I've never tried the Keep Your Curl. Maybe I'll try this one. It looks like a brush that I would like, because I like spiky brushes. Okay, sorry, spontaneously adding more products to my cart. That was not the goal, but I think it's okay because we brought the number so low. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we're done. $54. Oh wait, free gifts. Nude linen. I wonder if this would work as an eyelid primer for my full face. That looks pretty too. All right, let's pick something. Maybe I'll try one of these matte eyeshadows. That looks nice. Let's do this one. This might go with the pumpkin quad. I think I'll get the lipstick. Okay, cool. I can't say no to a free gift. And those actually don't look as lame as their free gifts sometimes do. So anyway, now I think we're finally done. I think I'll go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was really helpful for me and also just fun to do. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you very soon in my next video. Bye.